Is this one of these videos we can say by popular demand?
Aye.
Catch and cook.
Aye. That's the plan anyway.
So we've got no fishing rods today, but we do have these.
The little Bo Peep baskets.
Which means what?
Hopefully it means
Can fill them.
mushrooms. Mushrooms.
We're not off to a good start, but are we?
Nah, there's nothing here. Absolutely. Absolutely nothing. But we've got a few areas in mind. We'll go after.
In terms of the fish, we're going to up our game for last year when we made spicy tomato mackerel on burnt toast.
It was good.
It turned out no bad.
Very good. It was good.
It was good. That's one of my old favourites. So we're going to notch it up notch up to, aren't we?
A wee bit more adventurous maybe.
So this is day one of how we're planning to put out the midges, by the way.
Quite bad, aren't they?
So this is day one, foraging for mushrooms and whatever else we can find. We are wanting to go home and watch England getting tapped out the Euros. Sorry. So that kicks off at 5, so
We'll be back by 5.
we've got 6 hours. And then due to work commitments, we've got through the week evening wise to target the mackerel. So we're starting off with an easy one, hopefully.
So mushrooms and mackerel together.
Yes. He told me
Interesting.
He told me on the way up, I've got a recipe, but of course he has.
Aye.
But smoked mackerel in it.
Well, I've got a couple of ideas, but I think this time we're going to get the smoker out. Smoked mackerel's phenomenal. We can do something, but try and get the mushroom element in there might be quite
But
tricky.
I think I play on last year.
Aye.
The mackerel and toast, but with mushrooms. But rather than tomato with mackerel, it's going to be smoked mackerel. Is that the thinking?
Aye. And if all else fails, just toast.
Just toast.
That'll be, yeah.
Please.
So toast.
Well, something we didn't speak about actually, it just came to mind there. Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, ring a bell.
Aye.
His simple bread that he makes.
He's been speaking about this before.
What is it? It's just a simple
Flatbread
flour
type thing,
yeast
isn't it?
flatbread with maple syrup. Oh, telling you, it looks the business. But we'll see how that pans out. We've got a few days to get this content pulled together to make this idea of a video we've got. So
A couple of hours on, a couple of days. So
a couple of minutes if these midges
these
keep
midges are
up.
pretty bad. So
So we'll get cracking.
Chanterelles, that's the plan. We're still early in the year, it's only the beginning of July, so there's not going to be a huge amount about. But there should be some Chanterelles somewhere.
And Chanterelles are the golden ones, aren't they?
Golden Chanterelles, and they're good.
They're tasty. Kind of nutty, aren't they, if I remember right?
Brilliant, sweet, nutty, firm.
Anything else? Hedgehogs?
Too early for hedgehogs,
Too
I
early.
reckon, too early. We might get some of the bullies, some of the, maybe a sep of some sort, or a scarlatina. I don't know. Might get nothing.
No. Take positive. Too much negativity with your crap fishing this year. You need to keep the positive head on.
Right, let's go and have a look then.
Let's go. I need to get away from these midges.
So, looks like we can start filling these. It is early, I did say it earlier on, it is quite early, but there we go. Exactly what we've been looking for. Plenty of them. There's a lot of small ones, so we'll leave the small ones. But there's plenty there that I think we can take. And we've got another few spots in mind as well, so yeah, we'll start filling these with gold. Love it. It's when you, it's like little treasure hunts, I say it every time. Looking for treasure, and that is what we're after. The infamous Chanterelle. Or girole, if you're French, it'll be a girole mushroom. But they're so tasty. Just simply fried up, bit of butter, a bit of garlic maybe, and on toast, and an omelette. Risottos, fantastic.
Mackerel.
I'm unsure of this one, I don't know what to do here, but mackerel and Chanterelles. But we'll take only the bigger ones. There's loads of little sort of pinpricks in here we'll leave. Nah, but there's plenty around. These are generally smaller than... That one's actually quite nice. That's a nice size. When they get bigger, they get quite sort of raggedy and sort of like a big kind of trumpet. They hold a lot of water. These ones are quite dry, so these will be nice. Oh wait a minute, I'm filling Gordon's basket here. Can't be having that. Got a competition going on here. Right, Gordon, get going.
Just laughing there. Stumbled across a wee patch of mushrooms, right? It might take 2 or 3 takes to get this right. I says, right Alex, I'll do these ones. But just on that note, right, nobody messages me asking advice for mushrooms, because the answer will be I don't know. See Alex, so just go straight to him, right? Amethyst, no, what is it?
Amethyst.
Amethyst Deceivers. They're a lovely purpley velvet looking number. Here they're here. Now, if I remember right, Alex will correct me, but were these not one of the first mushrooms that you introduced me to, and we used them on the sea trout? Yep. That be right? Don't ask me what they taste like, I can't remember. But they are totally different to the golden chanterelles. That much I do know.
Lovely sort of colour combination though, isn't it?
Yep.
And then the opposites
golden
of the
and
wheel. Yep.
Like velvet. My favourite colour, purple. Big fan of Prince, Purple Rain. Cue the music. So I'm guessing these are alright to take, because these don't get big, do they?
Yeah, there's a few smaller ones there, just leave the wee ones.
Right. These midges are going to be wild today. So Kevin from America that I was out fishing with, he actually asked me last week, does Scotland not have any bugs? I said, have you not heard of the midgie? And he looked at me as if I was daft, which meant he hadn't heard of it. Well, luckily for him, he didn't get to experience it last week because it was windy. But they're making up for it today. Oh, this is the only thing about a scary one, isn't it? When you're down here, try to get back up. Oh, that's a good start.
Need more than that though.
Golden chanterelles. Amethyst deceiver.
Close enough.
No, what we'll do this time round, we'll put the actual name along the bottom of the screen, right? Because I'm hopeless at pronunciation. Right, onwards and upwards. Yep. Literally upwards.
So Gordon said a minute ago, not to ask him about mushrooms. Don't ask me either. All right, don't ask me either. I'm not in a position to be giving out advice on mushrooms. I do my own research and I'm pretty confident with what I'm picking. But if you're going to do this, just search it somewhere else. No, there's better sources of information out there. Check out articles online, check out books. And there's a cracking website that I use and I think it's pretty reputable, Wild Food UK. There's a website, there's a YouTube channel as well, and it's brilliant. It gives you all the sort of information, the critical identifying keys that you really need to know. Gill colour, stipe shape, loads and loads of stuff, because Gordon just walking up the path here, glances down and thinks, oh look, there's another one, another chanterelle. You'd need to be pretty non-observant to realise that, well, not to realise that it's not a chanterelle, but it's so easy to pick that. I don't actually know what it is. Let's have a wee look. To pick it and think, it's a chanterelle, but it's not. Look, it's completely different. Same colour, very similar colour, but different colour stem. The gills are pretty eaten on this, but it does look like, I don't actually know what this is. It does look like it is a bolete of some sort, because it's got a little bit of pores left there rather than gills. So the chances are It is edible, because any of the poisonous boletes will either have red on it or will stain blue when you cut them. So break that, it's yellow all the way through. But you know what, I have absolutely no idea. I think it's a small bolete of some sort, I'm not too sure, so that stays. And then on the sort of same track as that, Chanterelles, they're fairly easy to identify. Again, take your advice from somewhere else. But there are a couple of similar looking, very poisonous mushrooms. The false chanterelle to an extent is fairly mildly toxic, but a jack-o'-lantern, that could kill you. You know, they don't look identical. You know, they're fairly straightforward, but it's easy to make a mistake, especially if you just go on colour alone. So that one stays, and the search for more chanterelles continue. We've come to our secret spot. The spot that we thought was going to be a banker. But there doesn't seem to be many chanterelles at all. In fact, there's none. Not found a single one. However, Gordon did find this. It's a wee bit old. But that is one of the russulas, or brittle gills. And by this one, it doesn't have brittle gills. It's quite waxy sort of feeling gills. Stem's a bit eaten, but it's definitely a russula type stem, and that sort of grey, green sort of top tells me that it's most probably a charcoal burner. The charcoal burner is a mushroom that I've known about for a wee while, but only just tried it, like ate it for the first time 2 days ago, and it was pretty good. So they're a fantastic eating mushroom, charcoal burner, but I think we've got to break this one open. It's a bit maggot eating, it's seen better days, so I think we'll leave that one. But it's a good one to know. The russula family is a tricky one. I think there's over 200 species in the genus. So the genus is like a family of species, and there's 200 different types of these. But this one, the only one that doesn't have the brittle gills, it's got quite, like I said, waxy, pliable gills. But the maggots have got there before us, so that can stay. Come on, there must be some chanterelles here somewhere. I think we're on the mark though. I'm pretty sure it was up there that we found them last year, and we found them by the basket load, absolute basket load. We'll go up and have a look.
Sure, I had that deer or something cutting out there.
Aye. A deer or a troll.
We're beginning to panic here that we came all this way for nothing, but Alex with his eagle eye spotted these in the distance just as I was heading right for them. Oh. Anyway, I can see these ones, Chanterelle. So the ones earlier on, then the ones now slightly bigger. So we'll definitely be taking them. I don't know if we mentioned it earlier, but If I remember right, they have a nice nutty flavour to them.
Did you get the apricot smell? Apparently they smell like apricot.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't get that. But apparently some of the whiskey that I help make smells of toffee and all that, and sometimes I don't get that either, so as long as it tastes good, who cares what it smells like. There we go, that's just one wee patch, so hopefully we're about to...
There's a few more kind of dotted around as well.
Hopefully we're about to stumble across, because this time, this area, as Alex said last year, I'll throw a couple of the pictures up from last year, because they were stunning pictures of an absolute bumper haul we got of these. I'd made some patty out of them and they were really, really tasty, so let's go and see if we can find some more, because it looks as if we've stumbled across the patch.
Not a lot of mushrooms though. We've got enough, definitely got enough to do what we want to do. But yeah, kind of want to find a few more. Right, I think we found the poster boy of Chanterelles, at least today anyway. I spotted this one a mile away and I've been sent in to take a photograph of it. Gordon's getting into his mycology, I think. Right, can I pick it now?
As long as you've got a good photo.
Do you want to double check?
No. I know you're crap at taking them, but you're a good judge of them.
That's the size we really should be looking for. But like I said, it's early in the year, so we'll take anything we can get. We'll leave the small ones, so we'll leave those. Right, judgment time. Have a look.
This way. Film this as well. That's alright.
That looks as good as you're going to get, I think.
I like that, we'll go back. That one's kinda cool.
I think that one's probably the best there.
Ah, well done. It's not like you.
Hey!
There we go.
We're getting there. Definitely enough for a couple of slices of toast anyway.
And that is all we need.
That's all we need. Then we need some mackerel. Easier said than done. Well, there we go. Part one complete. The easy part. Didn't quite get the basketfuls that we were expecting. It is early in the year. Like I said, it's only the beginning of July. But we've cleaned those up a little bit. They'll need a little bit more cleaning when we get home. But that's all right. I'm fairly happy with that. We're going to head off though. We're going to head home, I think. Apparently there's a football game on tonight. Quarterfinals, England, Switzerland or something like that. Some minor league game. So we're going to head home and watch that. We're going to stop off at one more little area that we know on the way home. The pub. In the hope of some hen of the woods, which we found last year. Again, it's a wee bit early in the year for that. So mushrooms, done. Mackerel. We shall see.